Hello and welcome to our second onboarding video regarding contact import and getting all the relevant information from your clients into TaxDome. First, let's look at an example import CSV file. As you can see, we have columns for each data point we'd like to import into TaxDome. For example, name, personal UTR number, or the national insurance number. It's always important making sure that the formatting is correct on your CSV file before importing it into TaxDome. Now let's take a look at some of the formatting options that we have. For the first account, Firestone, we only have one contact. So remembering that the account is essentially the business that we're working for, and the contact is the person we're going to be communicating with. Firestone is fairly simple because we have one account and one contact. If we scroll across, we can see all the relevant information for Firestone and Stanley Walker. Now, the next company, Good Finds, we have two contacts within the same account. So in this one business, Good Finds, we have Charlotte Burns and Simon Burns. Now, in this instance where we have multiple contacts within one account or business, what you need to do is just keep the account name constant and then incorporate the relevant information for each contact. So we can see that the account name here is exactly the same, but as we scroll through the file, we can see that we've incorporated the relevant personal UTR number for both Charlotte and Simon. And now the last formatting option to be aware of is if you have a contact who's a part of multiple businesses. So that's the case here for Simon Burns. Simon Burns is both a part of Good Finds and Asda. So in order to incorporate Simon as both a contact for Asda and Good Finds, what we need to do is just essentially create two contacts. What's going to happen is we're essentially going to be creating three accounts, as shown by the different colours here, and we're going to have four contacts. So when you're happy with your import formatting, then what you can do is just download the file and then import it into TaxDome. If you go to your client page, at the top you'll have an option for importing your CSV file, and it's going to prompt you to map your account data first. So remembering the account is always going to be related to the business, we need to find the information in our CSV file that's specific to the business and not the contact. So that could be a company number, for example, or a company type. Let's take a look at how we can associate the company information and get it into TaxDome. So as I scroll down, we can see some data fields that are specific for the contact. So things like contact name. Well, these bits of information we can save for step 4 for when we map the contacts. But as I scroll down, let's try and find some information relating to the company. Here we have a client type data field. I click on the Action tab, I click on Map to Property, and from here I simply select the custom field that I've created for this account, or if I've forgotten to do so, I can go in and create one now. So I have one already for client type, so I can simply click on that there. We also have a custom field for our company UTR, but we don't have any custom field yet for the company number. So what we can do is we can click here and go to Map to Property, and by clicking on the account field we can create a new one here and hit save. So what's going to happen now is it's going to import all of the company numbers to the relevant custom field in our CRM. Once you're happy, you can continue, and this will take you to the settings page where you can assign the imported contacts relevant tags. Now these tags are going to be really useful when applying bulk actions later on. That's why we recommend setting up multiple CSV files so you can assign relevant tags to perhaps the services those clients have signed up for, or you can separate them depending on the type of business they are. I can go in here and I can select the tag for a limited company, and that's going to apply the tag to all of the accounts that I am going to import. I could also assign these accounts to different team members at my firm. What that's going to do is give them access to all the information we're about to import. And lastly, we can also include a separate folder structure for all the accounts that we're importing. Once we've configured all of the settings, we can go on to map the contact attributes. Now here we can see that the email has already been assigned to the contact custom field. This has happened because the custom field called email is exactly the same as the column name in our CSV file. If you do this for all of your contact and account custom fields, then it's going to be really easy when importing your contacts to TaxDome. When you scroll down and you're happy with your import file, then we can continue and get a review of the import process. Once you're happy, click Start Import and you should see all of the accounts imported to your CRM page. From here, you can simply click on a contact and go to their info page, and you can access the account custom fields by clicking these three vertical dots and clicking Edit. This is going to show you all the information you've imported as an account custom field. And we can also view the contact custom fields by simply clicking on one of our clients' names. And that's the best way for getting your clients into TaxDome. If you still feel like you need additional assistance, then please don't hesitate to reach out to our support team, where you can book an onboarding and they'll walk through the process with you. Thank you for watching the second onboarding video.